Good morning, everybody. Sean here, the Detroit Diz, and it's a great, glorious morning in the D. The sun is shining in my back window. The sun is up. It is 51 degrees and partly cloudy. I think it's going to end up being a clear day today, except later on it's supposed to rain. That's what they say. And it's going to be in the upper 60s. And today is March the 26th. 2026. Also, today is the opening day for the Major League Baseball. The Detroit Tigers are playing away. Their home game is on April the 3rd, which is also Good Friday. And hopefully it will be a Good Friday for the Detroit Tigers next week when they are able to win at home. Hopefully that's a thing. All right, so before we get jumping into my stories that I have for you today, and I know that this sun, there's nothing I can do about it. That's just the way it is. Before we get started, we have a call of action, and that is we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers right here on our channel as our very first subscriber goal. And you can help us out by, hashtag subscribing. You can help us out. It's completely free. And then after you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you get to know when we go live or when we upload a brand new video. And it's all free. You can become part of the Detroit Diz family, and you get to follow us along on our journey. We appreciate all of our subscribers and are grateful for you all, as always. All right, so that's enough about subscribing, the hashtag subscribing. All right, so we have a couple of Disney stories today. First one is that there seems to be a new trend in Disney World videos, and that is park construction updates. There's a lot of construction going on all over the place. They're doing, we got Villains Land, we have everything in the Magic Kingdom that's being redone, and all sorts of other resort updates and whatnot, right? And we're patiently waiting for some of the rides to come back online, like Buzz Lightyear Spin is coming back. We got later on in about a month or so, we're going to have the Wildest Ride in the West, Big Thunder Mountain, that is coming back. And so we're waiting for things to come back because we've lost quite a few rides all over the place. So, that said, there's a lot of videos out there and a ton of aerial photography by, there's only a handful of people that are able to fly over and take pictures, just to let you know, other than some of those touristy kind of helicopter things. But there are a few professional photographers that are taking photos of the parks from above, and then there's the people that are finding views that they can see over the walls. Yeah, and be careful. Don't get caught trying to get around or get over or get through on the other side of the construction barriers. You'll be banned. Yeah, don't do it. There might be that one person this year who gets banned over something stupid. So don't be that person. Anyhow, so I know there's a lot of construction pictures, and it's just going to be really exciting. It's exciting stuff. I'll tell you that much. I'm excited for all of the new stuff. Hashtag new stuff. All right. With that, enough of that. Number 2 on my very short list of Disney stuff to talk about is the pricing of the Lightning Lane Premier Package. I mean, you got to be super rich if you got a family of 4, because this, for one person Lightning Lane Premier Pass. Let's talk about that. That's a pass that lets you skip the line to go to the Lightning Lane. It works on all the Lightning Lanes everywhere. throughout all of the parks. You don't have to book the lightning lane. You just go, and it's awesome. It's the creme de la creme, the creme de la creme. Did I say that right? Anyways, of lightning lane passes. I don't think they're ever going to go back to the regular, the way it used to be, where you'd have these free lightning lane passes. I don't know, maybe Disney does give credit still. I have no idea. But anyways, so yeah, no more. Once you have that, you don't have to wait in the standby line. Lightning only. Move over. Yeah, so it's exciting, people that get that, but it comes with a hefty price. How much is that price, you ask? Well, I'll tell you right now. It's a cool $450. $450. That means if you had a family of 4, it would be $2,000 for one day. Yeah, $450. That's the highest it's been since it's ever started. So yeah, that's a hefty price to pay to cut the lines. But some people, it's like very close to having a VIP pass without probably having the guide there, you know what I'm saying, or escorting you to the very front of the line, because there's still probably a short line for lightning lane. So yeah, that's what is super expensive, and I cannot believe that people are paying it, but they are. And I don't know, it could go up even more. I bet you there's going to be in the future more records broken by the lightning lane premier ticketing system. Just saying, putting it out there now, and we'll just have to wait and observe. So yeah, that's that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get around this truck. So let's talk about one last story before we get to where we're going, and that is, there was a guy who was in a viral video. It was all over TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else. You might have seen it already. It was the guy who was hitting his luggage. At first I thought it was like a trash can or something that he was destroying. But no, it wasn't. It was his luggage. He was locked out of the room at the Art of Animation on the ground floor, and he had his luggage, and he was beating up the front door. So I swear somebody thought he might have been drunk, but he wasn't. Or maybe he was drunk. I don't know. But that's not exactly the whole story. So I read this morning about that exactly what happened was that it was a domestic violence issue where he was trying to get back into the room. His partner, he or she was probably on the phone, calling the front desk to come get him and pick him up. He was slamming the door, trying to destroy it. Lady up above on the second floor had her phone out. I don't know if she was paying attention or if she was calling the security too. I mean, it was pretty crazy. And then there was somebody else. Of course, the person who took the video was like across the courtyard filming, getting the viral footage. I don't know, so here's my advice. Don't get super mad at your partner or your friends or whatever and go on a berserko rage. Listen, things will work out. Sometimes when you're on vacation, things get kind of intenso, and then, you get frustrated because things don't go your way and things are, they get upsetting. But you're on vacation. Relax. Calm it down. Regroup. Go for a walk. Don't let it get to you. Listen, you're on vacation with the people that you like, hopefully, and make the best out of it. Don't be ending up going viral. This person did, and they also, on top of all that, yeah, they're banned probably, I would suspect they're banned for life, and they were arrested. So that's things that just basically ruined all the vacations that you were going to have in the future. Sucky for them over whatever made them so angry that they had to basically bash down the door. Okay, any old how. Yeah. So today is the very first day of the Major League Baseball. I cannot wait. Detroit Tigers they have Verlander back. This is now sports talk. They got Verlander back over the season and to help out with Skubal, who's still playing for the Detroit Tigers. I think they're going to have one heck of a season. It would be really great if Verlander got a championship ring, and Skubal deserves it because he's basically carried us all this way. And I hope that we can win a World Series in 2026. It would be really great. Look, it would be really, really awesome. That's all I can say about that. Awesomeness. So we'll have to just wait and see. I'm going to be cheering them on all season long. Baseball is back, baby. It's back, baby. Like Dick Vitale would tell you about March Madness. Anyways, I'm talking about March Madness right quick. Both the Spartans and the Wolverines are still in it, but both teams still have to play some really hardcore teams. I don't know what the outcomes will be if Duke, UConn, or whatever, but they have to play teams like that to get to the Final Four because those teams are always a staple in the March Madness tournament and whatnot. But I'm pretty confident that Michigan State should make it all the way down to the Final Four. Michigan, I hope so too. That would be really great if they because they're on the same side of the bracket, top and bottom of the bracket, and that would be really great if Michigan had to play Michigan State for a big game. That would be really awesome. It would be huge. Anyhow, that's all I have for you this morning. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great one. Bye-bye.